Awesome, guys. So I want to just take about 5 or 10 minutes, and I really want to go somewhere. We want to talk about beliefs and perceptions. Now, we all know that in our own life and our own existence, beliefs and perceptions about our world, that has a real massive ability to limit our growth. And the fact of the matter is, if we don't actually believe that we can do something, we don't even entertain the thought or the journey. So the thing is, we're not very dissimilar to the people that are coming through our processes. They want liberation from their own restrictions, their own self-doubt, their own negativity. They want to learn, they want to create and become abundant, they want to become their best version. All of us here within the Human Effect, we've all gone through similar processes. So therefore we can draw a distinction of what it's like for them. Now, yeah, granted, like everyone comes from a different aspect in the world, but the fact of the matter is, we still have the same inherent drivers and motivators. We still have the same shit that fucking holds us back. Beliefs is a major one. So the thing is, with a lot of these people that for the human blueprint, for the first time ever, they've probably had someone on the Kickstarter and the discovery and then the breakthrough who have ever backed them in their life. It's probably the first time ever in their world that they've spoken to someone with a level of maturity and intelligence and love and leadership. And so what we take for granted, for them, this is a whole new experience. And that's the fucking really epic thing about this. So I want to just go there with beliefs a little bit because, with belief sets, if we're having someone who is really held back within themselves, they're really disempowered, there's so much self-doubt and self-worth that's really crippling their existence. When we're saying, hey, yeah, you can have a six-figure business. I mean, I never talk six-figure business because I don't talk in monetary terms, but I'll say like, hey, yeah, we're going to create a really inspiring company where you're going to fucking change the face of the world in this specific industry that you're really like dedicated to or have a passion against. And for these people, they're like, fuck, I really struggle getting out of bed. Like that's too far out there. I can't believe I can have that. So we need to chunk it down, break it small. When we talk about, yeah, you can become your greatest infinite self. For them, they're thinking, holy fuck, I hate myself at the moment. How the fuck can I become my greatest infinite self? It's a belief set. So what all good coaches do is they first understand, identify, and quantify the belief sets. We do that by asking questions. Do you believe you can create your own change? Yes or no? Let's talk about wealth. Do you believe you can earn six-figure income? Do you believe you're going to earn $100,000? Well, no. Okay, why not? And the reason we ask these questions is because we need to get an idea and an understanding of where our client currently sits from an emotional maturity point of view and a beliefs and perceptions point of view. The reason we need to know this straight up is because then we can start to solutionize. We can start to smash the angles and work the angles and dimensions, which are going to not necessarily just bang change their belief, but it's going to get them to start to question their beliefs. I do it with wealth a lot with people. In the breakthrough, I ask like 14 fucking questions. And one of them is, what does financial freedom mean for you? Most people go, to be able to go to the shops and to buy what I want or to just live free without any economic strain or stress. I go, cool. What number represents financial freedom for you? And they go, I don't know. I go, why don't you know this? How do you know if you've got financial freedom? How do we know what to aim for if we don't have a number? And they're like, I don't know. I've never really thought of it. And then they might say, let's say they earn $100,000. Or no, their financial freedom number is $100,000. I go, cool. So your financial freedom number is $100,000. So when you're earning $100,000, for you, that's going to give you the lifestyle where you're economically free. You have time on your side. You don't have to think too much about things. And that represents financial freedom. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. So my next question is, do you believe you can earn $100,000 a year? And flat out, they say no. I say, cool, no dramas. Right, let me ask you a question. Do you currently earn $100,000 a year? They say no. 70, no. 50, no. 40, no. 30, yeah, I currently earn $30,000 a year. I say, okay, cool. So you now know how to earn $30,000, correct? Well, yeah, well, you do because you're currently earning $30,000. So you haven't learnt yet how to earn $100,000 because you're not learning because you're not earning $100,000. Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, cool. So one known constant here is that financial freedom for you is $100,000. You currently earn $30,000. So you know at the moment you know how to earn $30,000, but you don't know how to earn $100,000. Because if everyone knew how to earn $100,000, everyone would be earning it. But you just haven't learned how to earn it yet. So my next question is, in your current role or capacity in your chosen job, career, or vocation, are you in control of the money you earn, or do you need to be promoted? Do you need to seek a raise? Do you need to whatever it is, go up another level in your job? Or are you in an area where you're in commissions or you're in your own business where you can generate as much wealth as possible? Most people say, no, I'm stuck in a system where I can't earn anything more. I say, great. So right now, as it stands, you cannot earn your financial freedom number of $100,000 because you're stuck in a system that won't allow you to. So what's the first thing that we need to look at in order for you to have the potential of earning $100,000? They'll say, I guess I need to move out of that system. I say, correct, exactly. So now they're in solutionizing mode. See this? And it's really cool. And it's like, okay, great. So, for example, if you're in business in the humanities industry is predicated on value add. You add more value to people's lives, you get paid more money. If your job is to wake up each and every day and change someone's fucking life, like just totally change their life from, that could be just fucking broken out of love, a terrible relationship, and your job is to take them on a journey where you just give them love and empowerment and support and growth, and you just fucking dominate it for them, so you just change their world. You wake up each and every day. One client pays you $2,000 for 10 weeks. One client a week, that's $100,000. All of a sudden they're like, wow, how does that happen? I said, because you get paid on value add. At the moment, you're adding $30,000 of value. So you need a 3 times that and a little bit more to get to your $100,000. In the current capacity, you can't do that because you're stuck. In a business type solution, you can do that. And this is how. Now, when you break it down like that, I said, talk to me now. So now your financial freedom is $100,000. You now know that you currently know how to earn $30,000. You haven't been taught yet how to earn $100,000, but that's okay because you will learn that. You're not in an institution or a framework that will allow you to earn $100,000. So you now know that you need to have a look at this. Where can I shift my current job, vocation, or career? Awesome. Now, the next thing you've now been taught that earning $30,000 is the value that you're bringing. If you want to earn $100,000, you need to add more value. So there's 3 key concepts here. You need to add more value in an organization or an industry that's going to allow you to create income. So that's the first one, add more value. The second one is identify a career stream that's going to give you non-capped potential, meaning you add more value, you get paid more. You don't have to go through anyone else. And C, you need to learn how to earn $100,000. Once you learn how to earn $100,000, you will earn $100,000 because the world doesn't know how to earn $100,000. We all know how to earn the money that we're currently at. Then we learn more, we grow more, be more, give more, have more, do more, add more value, our money goes up. So now, you might, in 12 months' time, you will know how to earn $100,000 because you've learned it. You've added more value and you've put yourself in an area where you can. You break it down from all of a sudden they go, oh my God. I said, now talk to me. Do you believe you can earn $100,000? And their fucking immediate reaction is, wow, yeah, I've never really thought of it like that. Like, you're right, like you do need to learn how to earn that. I'm like, no shit. But you weren't taught that. But you just automatically think that because I only earn $30,000, I can't earn that. So what we've done there in that example, and I get the money one a lot because I focus on that with them, is I haven't changed they're not like, yeah, I'm going to earn $100,000. All of a sudden, they're thinking and they're solutionizing it. And all of a sudden, they've just broken down that fear of $100,000 into succinct steps. Value add. Identifying that number first and foremost. Value add, learning how to learn to earn that. And all of a sudden, for them, it's like this aha moment. And it's the same with anything else that holds people back. Health, wealth, love, fucking you name it. And what we do is we start to break that down. The other thing is like people, Rob, I've never been any good at this. People have told me, and it could have been their fucking siblings, their mother, their father, their coach, their uncle, their auntie, their grandparent, their teacher at school. I've never been good at this, or I've always been like this. I say, awesome. So according to who? Where's this coming from? Where's this belief set coming from? Oh, well, when I was young, I said, cool. So someone told you that, yeah? Well, yeah. I said, okay, who was that person? Actually, stop. Before I ask you who was that person, let me tell you these things. Are they fucking dominating on the world stage, changing lives, their best version? Yes or no? Well, no. Are they financially free, abundant, and they just give their time and energy to everyone they come across? No. Are they rocking absolute honesty, integrity, professionalism, everything they do? Yes or no? Well, no. Cool. Do they walk around this earth a picture of strength, of puma, of solidarity, where they're just like passionate and their energy and they're looking good, they're feeling good, they're strong, and they just help and serve humanity? No. I say, okay, cool, because we identified them in your value sets at the start of this conversation. You remember when we went through your 5 values? And you valued, strength, resilience, professionalism, respect, optimization. You valued all these things, yet right now, your belief sets that you're subjecting yourself to are through the eyes of someone who sees the world like that, the guy that we just explained, which goes totally against your value sets, but you're choosing that to be true for yourself. I said, let me ask you one more question. Does that make sense? The answer, no, it doesn't. I say, okay, cool. You have person A who's negative, disempowered, throws his negative beliefs and perceptions about himself and the world onto you. He's never been an influencer. He's never been a dominator. He doesn't have, or she has, love in their heart. Person A. Person B, they wake up each and every day inspired. They have love for everyone in this fucking world, including themselves. They're driven. They're energetic. They just want to change the course of humanity, and they just want to add value to their life and other people's lives. Where do you want to choose to take your value sets from? Person A or person B? They then always say, okay, person B. I say, okay, well, lucky for you because I'm fucking person B. So let me tell you something right here, right now. You are everything that you need to be to create this fucking change right here in your life. You have resilience and courage because you've had to display resilience and courage all your life. You didn't fucking think that you have, but you've got that. People who have resilience and courage, they always win because they've got the ability to fucking bunker down when shit gets tough and pull out a result. You're that person. You have a heart, therefore you are love. You can create any fucking life or future that you want. You've just never had anyone that backs you and supports you and has told you that. I believe that you can do anything in this world that you fucking put your mind to. So this is person B now that you want to listen to. So fucking listen to me when I tell you that. Let's not worry about this shit over here, right? Because that's not serving you. You're holding on to it to be true, but we know it's not fucking true, but that's all you know. That's all they know. That's okay. We just let them sit there. Because when you rise up and create your own standards, you then try and bring them and rise their consciousness up as well. But right now you have the ability to do that. They don't. They're fucking done. They're past it. It's your job, your time right now to do that. That's how this works. Now, what's some empowering beliefs that we want to hold to be true? Normally they say, oh, I can create a level of change and I can do this and I can do that. And it's not like they're just dominating. Yeah, I will. But all of a sudden they've gone from no to I can. They're solutionizing. They've gone from no to curious, which is fucking next level. That's what we want to achieve. Small, progressive steps. On the phone call, if you add that into the phone call, into the sessions with people, and you add this element of curiosity from fucking no to all of a sudden, yeah, and you're breaking it down like the wealth shit and the person thing, the value sets just then, and holding on to disempowering beliefs that aren't serving you. And what we want to do is we want to just, the reason I do that exercise about where do these beliefs come from, who was it, are they living this awesome life, or are they just a mediocre, disempowered human being that has just hurt and frustration in their heart? I know that, but these people here, they don't. But the thing is, what we're doing with the belief sets is we're discrediting everything about that belief set. Was it from an epic individual? Was it all this? Their answers are no. Okay, do these go against your value sets that we already went through earlier? Yeah, they go against everything that you value. Okay, so disempowering shit coming from disempowering negative people that goes totally against your value sets that you hold to be true. Makes sense or not? Doesn't make sense at all, Rob. No shit. So what we're doing is we're discrediting that. We're not going, hey, change your belief. We're discrediting that. And then saying, hey, the fact of the matter is, they've done the best that they can, as have you. You've done the best that you can with the resources you've got at the time. I can't remember who said that, but I fucking like it. However, now, you're rolling with the fucking human effect, man. The human effect, holy fuck. You're rolling with us beasts. Your shit is going to change, man. It's going to fucking come next level. So you've gone from that to this. This stuff's going to fucking swamp that stuff. Believe everything that we're telling you because we're going to create this for you. This is your fucking future, right? So there's no need to hang on to this. But what will you do? Will you choose to? Or will you choose to embrace the new? It's up to you. And that alone just creates this huge emotion and this huge, oh my God, like people just go, Rob, I feel like the weight of the world's off my shoulders. I say, listen, let me just go there for a second. The weight of the world's not on your shoulders. I used to think like that too. I used to think the fucking world weight was my shoulders, but it's fucking not. We just believe it to be so. There's no weight of the world. The world keeps going whether you're here or not. The world fucking keeps turning. What you're doing is you've just had a moment, an aha moment of, wow, I don't have to live like this anymore. I have a choice. I have potential options. That's what this is. And that's a fucking really liberating experience. So the purpose of the phone calls is you're not going to smash their belief set and just get them going, yeah, I'm rocking it. I'm a beast. I'm a king. All of a sudden, you just want to create so much. You want to discredit their beliefs so much that it doesn't fucking make sense to them. And that's a really big shift. Because we now know that if their belief sets are changing, so are their perceptions. How do we change a perception? By gaining new information. By hanging with totally different people, by gaining new wisdom and doing things. Because when you do new things, you seek new experiences. When you seek new experiences, your perceptions about how things are change, right? If you do the same shit all the time, you have the same perception, same perception of reality. This is just what reality is. The truth is about reality, right? Reality isn't true. Reality is going through all your internal filtering systems, so it doesn't mean shit. Your version of reality, my version of reality, they're totally fucking indifferent, right? Because my version of reality, it's going through my belief sets, my attitudes, my characteristics, my experiences, my history, my story, who the fuck I am, just as yours, just as these people. So what we think is true about reality and what we actually deem as reality ain't fucking reality. So the cool thing about that is we can shift it and change our reality in a fucking instant when we choose to. That's the exciting thing about reality. That happens when we shift our belief sets. You've gone from the world is harder to difficult place, every day is a struggle, to wow, the world, it might not have to be like that, which is a good change. Or it could be that the world is my fucking playground, man, and I'm just like a musician playing a song in this beautiful fucking ecosystem. That's a bit more advanced, right? Thing is, there's stages. What I want to do is transition the clients, start to question their disempowering beliefs, start to seek out new beliefs, start to gain new perceptions by getting access to people like us at the Human Effect, right? Because that increases new realities, new information, new perspectives, right? So they can now bring that into their world. Also, they feel excited. They feel backed. They've never had backing before, but I say to them, man, I back the jockey. Fuck the horse. I don't give a shit about the horse, man. I'll back the jockey and I'll fucking back you to win. I love when people go, oh my God, I've never had anyone say that to me before. I've never had anyone back you before. And I say, you know why? Because you've been hanging with fucking douchebags. You've been hanging with fucking losers. Respectfully, you've been hanging with fucking losers, right? And they did the best that they can, but they're capped. You're not. You're going places because you're questioning, you're seeking, you're searching for more, for betterment, for growth. That's epic. That's why we're here. The law of attraction, right? You tell me why we've just fucking met. You believe in the law of attraction? Yeah, of course I do, Rob. Okay, why has the universe brought you and me together? Out of 7 billion people in this world, me and you are fucking here right now in the moment. What is it about this moment? Why is it important for us to get together? And then now they start thinking about this. They're like, oh, well, because I have these needs and growth areas and you guys have the people and the wisdom and the knowledge and yeah. And I'm like, yeah, it's crazy, huh? Out of 7 billion people, we communicate with 25% of people that come to the Human Effect because of sheer volumes. And yet me and you are here. You had a session with our Kickstarter coach. You had a session with our Discovery coach. And yet here we are. They've assessed that you're incredible. I believe the same. My question for you is, how do we want to create your future now? What new belief sets do we want to affirm here and right now? And what realities do we want to totally fucking change and dominate so we can just rock this mad future? And it's the beliefs and the perceptions that are really going to make it happen. Because when you add a new curiousness or you add this level of intrigue or this feeling of, oh, wow, the weight of the world's not on my shoulders. And you know what? Maybe I do have option. And you know what? These guys are going to back me. And wow, this feels nice for me. That's a really massive thing. And that's what I want to get across about beliefs. All right? We need to really understand their belief sets. It's like metaphors. Sometimes I ask, what's a metaphor that you live by? Or if they're like, if they've been whinging, or not whinging, but if they've been like, oh, my life is this. I say, cool. So what's a metaphor that resonates with you, that life's really difficult, life's a struggle? They go, yeah, Rob, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. And how does that work for you? Or I say, congratulations, you're getting that. You're getting a struggle. You're asking for a struggle, man, because that's what you're living in and amongst. And it's really, really powerful. So I guess on whether you're on a Kickstarter, a Discovery, or Breakthrough, a breakthrough, man, you're supposed to smash that shit anyway. Like, you fucking dominate that. You set up an action plan for them and you're just like, boom. But the discovery session is really setting up that boom. The discovery session is really about understanding what's holding them back. Fear, failure, money, and that's where we break this down. We talk, okay, fear. So fear of what? Fear of failure. Cool. Let me talk to you about fear. Okay, are you scared here or are you scared from the past? And people go, I don't know. I don't understand what that means. I say, cool, let me do something with you. I want you to close your eyes. And I get them to do this when they talk about fear. I say, cool, I want you to close your eyes. And I'll do it just so you can see it. I say, close your eyes. Take 3 big deep breaths in through your nose, out through your nose. I say, cool, place your hands on your heart. I just want you to feel the strength of your heart. I want you to feel your chest rising and falling with the heartbeat. I want you now to just focus on the breath as the inhalation and exhalation. I just now want you to draw synergy and alignment from your breath to your heart. So notice how warm your hands are getting now. Can you feel the strength of your heart? Yeah, cool. Keep breathing. Let me ask you a question. If you weren't afraid, what are you doing tomorrow? And they come out with something mad. I go, cool. Just stay in the moment. Just stay there. I say, cool. If you weren't afraid, what do you need to let go of? And they'll come out with it. And it's huge. And then the moment they start to then doubt it, I go, no. Hands on your heart, quiet. In through your nose, out through your nose. Let's go back to that place, that strength. If you weren't afraid, who do you need to become? And they come out with it. And it's huge. And you do that exercise, and what they do is they solicit that thought and the feeling and the visualization of their future, and they bring it to their now. I say, cool. So I said, what you've just done is you've just realized that when you are solid and when you stay strong, when you close your eyes, be centered, when you focus on your heart, your breath, and just you being there, there's no fear. I said, that's your safe place. So ever in the future, there's doubt or there's fear or there's uncertainty. I just want you to close your eyes, put your hands on your heart, and just feel this moment now that you just had, because you can solicit that and we can anchor that here and right now. So you just put your fucking hands on your heart whenever you're feeling freaked the fuck out, and you just go back to that place and just fucking sit there and just love it, because it's a mad old place. And enjoy that moment, enjoy that strength, because this is the real you. This is the real you. The fact of the matter is, when we break out of that, we then get scared again. I said, the fear isn't the fear of now. The fear is what's happened in the past, and you're reliving that relationship or that emotional response. So I said, whatever the fear you're feeling today or right here and right now, it's not today, it's yesterday.
So all we need to do when we have those same fears or uncertainties is just go to this new place that we've just created. Because that's our new foundation, a foundation of solidarity, of strength, of love. Okay, this is the place that's going to take you forward. Just like in these discussions that me and you have, when there's a period of uncertainty and fear, I just want you to realize that, go to that place again and we can push through that. And all of a sudden you talk to them about fear. What would that possibly do? Like, how could this possibly hurt you right now? What are you possibly scared of now? Oh, because I remember way back in the past, I said, bang, I told you that a minute ago. Your fear is what's in the past. It's not now. You're just reliving what happened. And I get that and I appreciate that and I understand it. However, we need to know here and now that we need to go back to that place of strength to smash through that. Can we do that? Yeah, of course I can. Cool. So that means that for the rest of this conversation, when you feel yourself going down that typical habitual process or behavior that you've done, you just go back to that place and be strong, because we want to talk about the strong you. We want to talk about the future you, not the yesteryear you, yeah? And it's a massive thing. It's a fucking huge thing. It's like failure. With failure, I say, cool, tell me last time, and they talk, I can't because of failure, I did this and did that. Okay, awesome. So what I want you to do is, I want you to close your eyes. And I do this a lot with people, right? I take them on a place because then they solicit this mad response and it feels fucking epic for them. It's like, unleashed. So I say, hey, cool. So failure, it's a big thing. And this is what we're going with, belief around failure. I go, cool. So what I want you to do is I really just want you to close your eyes for just a minute. And I want you to picture something that you did recently, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, a day ago, that you were really proud of. It could have been a race, a test. It could have been anything. You ate healthy for a week. You did something really epic for someone. I just want you to close your eyes. And I just want you to go to that place and just stay present in that place and just think about what that fucking place was for you. And I just really want you to relive that. Did you put your arms up? Did you pump? Did you jump? Did you woohoo? Were you dancing around the house? What did you feel? How did you think? What was going on for you? I just want you to relive that moment. And they do it. And then when they hear that, I can say, now I want you to talk to me about this moment. And they'll say, oh, Rob, well, I did this and I did this. And they're so upbeat and they're so empowered. I'm like, wow, fuck, who the fuck is this person I'm talking to, man? They're like, what do you mean? I'm like, wow, you're upbeat. Life's not that bad, right? You can win. You can do cool shit. Fuck, you can be happy. Man, how good does it feel? Holy fuck. That other person that I was chatting to earlier, man, she can sit in the fucking corner. I don't want to speak to her, man. She's like a dope. She's miserable, man. She sits in the corner in the dark because we don't care about her. But this new lady, man, she's a beast. She sounds hot as fuck too. How good's this? I'm going to call you Superwoman. And they just feel mad. And like, okay, Superwoman, for the rest of this conversation, man, I don't want to speak to the old you. I want to speak to this mad version of you, this Superwoman now. That's who I want to deal with, because this woman, that's the one that's going places. The other lady, she's in the corner, man, living in mediocre street. She can fucking sit there. All of a sudden, you've created disassociation. You've created a new identity. She's feeling upbeat. He's feeling upbeat. We've termed it. We've given it a label, Superwoman or Superman. They're feeling cool. So then for the rest of the conversation, when they start to call excuses, I go, hey, is this fucking Superwoman here? Or is this fucking mediocre street? Remember which one we want to talk about? We want Superwoman or Superman here, yeah? Cool. Let's keep that one down. And now we can solutionize their future. Because they've come from the back foot onto the front foot. The failures thing, we've made them realize that, you know what, they can go back to a place where they did something really epic and they won and they feel fucking good. Now we use that, we anchor that to Superwoman, Superman. They feel good, they feel inspired. Okay, cool, Superwoman, Superman. Fuck, what's the next step we need to take to get you one step further to your mission or goal, or one step further in the process? Oh, well, I can do this, I can do that. I'm like, wow, bang on, man. I said, that person before, do you realize that she couldn't even solutionize her future? Here you are, you just told me 2 progressive steps that you can make. Holy fuck, well, I just can't say enough how fucking proud I am, because you've just proven to me and yourself, after what, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years of these thoughts and beliefs, that you can take a positive step. That you have the strength to really move on. And you know what? I'm glad that I got to share this fucking moment with you. And that's the truth. And it's really fucking cool. And they're the moments that I love the most. They're the moments that, you know what, when you're on a phone call, you're like, oh man, I've done 6 sessions, or I'm ringing for Kickstarters and no one's picking up. And then bang, you just have that person and it's on and it feels good. You feel alive. You feel electric. That's what this experience is about. So on every Kickstarter, discovery and breakthrough, there's prime opportunities for you to really touch base on shit that people are holding to be true. And it's your fucking job to break it down for them. And I don't expect that all of a sudden, bang, everything's going to be changed for them. But I want you to add a new level of thought, reflection, curiosity, or a new pattern of thinking for them to go, you're right, this doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Fuck, this does. And it feels good too. And he or she on the phone, they were fucking awesome. I want this. I fucking need this so much. And then they become conflicted. That's okay. You know what I mean? Because once you've made that shift, They now know that with you they can win. They know with you they feel good. They know with you they can see future. They can see the light. They can see a path. And that's a fucking amazing transformation. And you know what? Everyone has the ability to do it. But the things that you need to do, you need to fucking rock up, man. You need to ask the right questions, solicit the right information, solicit emotional responses that's going to create a shift in them. Discredit shit that's not true. Show them shit that is true. Bring this one into the fold. Heaps of this. Discredit that further. Push that shit away, man. Bring more of this. Bring more of this. Reaffirm them. Of course you're going to win because you have strength and courage. Your whole life's been about that. Your life's been fucked. But one thing I know with fucked people, they've got lots of resilience, courage, and strength. They're the attributes that are going to pull you out of a hole in the future and allow you to win because you can reach back into that place. All of a sudden, these people's dynamics and world has been totally rocked because you're focused on beliefs and perceptions. Now, I just wanted to get that out there because money, break it down like the way I did the money, the wealth thing, you know, the I can't be my best version because this, or the fear thing, go back to that place, hands on your heart, the breath, because the fear's not true now, the fear is yesterday. That doesn't serve you today. The failure thing, go back to a time when it just changes state, it breaks emotional patterns, and it's really freaking uplifting for people. So I just wanted to get that out there, and it's really fucking important. And it goes in fold with like your beliefs and perceptions about the world as well. What are your beliefs about having your own business? What are your beliefs about working for the Human Effect? What are your perceptions of the world right here, right now? What are some beliefs that you hold to be true that are not, that are disempowering you? Fuck, let's go there. Let's do it. Let's bring it out on the table and break it fucking down. Because when you break it down and you share it as a collective, all of a sudden the weight of the world, whilst it's not on our shoulders, it just feels like it's just dissipated. And it's not that the weight of the world is dissipated. It's the fact that, I kind of feel good. I feel light. I feel excited. I feel energized. And that's a really nice feeling. Anyway, legends, that's it for this. I just want to get that out there about beliefs and perceptions. It's really, really strong. And that's what we do on these phone calls. That's what we do with people. We alter belief sets, change new realities, increase perceptions. And it's a really fucking mad experience. And the cool thing is when you do that, when you go to that place, you feel fucking amazing. And don't be afraid to do a visualization. Don't be afraid to do that exercise. Put your hands on your heart. I want you to go here. I do it all the time. And I felt like a real dick when I started to do it. Go down the beach. Okay, I want you to breathe proud. The sun's bathing on your face. The breeze is on your face. The ocean is crushing on your feet. You're walking down the beach. You're proud. Your chest is up. You can feel the sun on your face. This is the sign of freedom. You're now on a stage. There's a red curtain in front of you. You can feel like a mist. The curtain's gone. There's people in front of you on stage now. You're talking to them. You're changing their life. Every word you're saying. They're just hanging on to it. They're watching you walk around the fucking stage. There's some people crying. There's some people clapping at the end of it. They come up to you and say, I can't believe you did this for me. Where would I be in my life without you? You fucking totally changed it for me. I can't thank you enough. This is your future. You want to be a coach or a mentor? That's where it's at. And they always say, oh my God, Rob, I feel incredible. I feel like I can really do this. I said, yeah, you can, because you just experienced what it's like in the future to live that version. And all of a sudden, it takes them to this place where maybe for the first time ever, they feel invincible. And I say, just hold on to this. Hold on to this feeling, because it's not going to be there for long. Just fucking hold on to it. And know later on, when it's gone, know that you can get that back. Know that you can experience your future right here, right now, when we choose to. And it's a mad thing. So I guess the thing is, learn your own techniques. Learn how to really take people to places and states that's going to get them to shift. It's a really fucking incredible experience for you and more for them. But for me, like, it's a mad thing. So I guess don't be afraid to try things. Don't be afraid to go to these places with people, because it's really important. And this is where you learn as well. So any tools or techniques or anything that you've got, just put them down, use them at certain times, use it at certain intervals, and it's really, really inspiring. But listen, legends, that's it from me. Yeah, it's really cool to, sorry, I got to pick my phone up. It's really cool to, do this session, and this is a long video, but I really want you to reflect on it. I really want you to fucking pay attention. I really want you to listen to everything that I'm saying, and then I want you to bring you into it, your real authentic self, because you're you for a reason. People will connect with you because of your authenticity. And that's why it's cool. That's why you're in the Human Effect, because you're a fucking beast, and you will bring a level of intelligence and wisdom and knowledge from an angle that, you know what, we don't have. And we want to surround ourselves with other people that push boundaries of excellence in other domains. So that's why you guys are here. So my only word of advice is I want you to bring that to the lives of the other people on every single phone call. And that time where like I can't be fucked, then what I want you to do is I want you to put your hands on your heart and say, really? I have the ability right here, right now to fucking totally dominate someone's world. Now tell me I can't be fucked. And it totally goes. And you're just like, yeah, I'm all in. So go through this. If you have any questions, let's go there. I hope you get a lot out of this. And yeah, beliefs and perceptions, pay attention to it for other people. And most importantly, for your life as well. What beliefs do you currently hold on to that don't serve you? What beliefs are limiting you, stunting your growth that we need to fucking break down and smash? Because I want to go there. Anyway, guys, rock and roll.